to my channel. This is Love, Lies, and Lace Fronts, where we do reactions and reviews on the YouTube channels you love to watch, guys. It's Sunday and I am momming, okay? But I'm kind of meing because I'm having to return something. I went to Kohl's last weekend with my daughter and we bought a bunch of stuff, and I bought a vanity mirror as if I needed another one, but I bought a vanity mirror and I just opened it today, and guess what? There's no power cable. So clearly I bought something that was probably returned, and that's no bueno. So I not happy, and I'm going to need to see every piece before I take it out the store again. But yes, I'm going to return that mug and either get my money back or get a refund. Also, I have $50 in Kohl's cash, which I might just go grab a sweatshirt or something. I saw they had some stuff, so I might grab a sweatshirt or something and spend my Kohl's cash, because we're not really Kohl's shoppers very much, but I happened to go because I knew that they would have something for my daughter, because they do have like lots of juniors there and things like that, and I wanted to, you know, places you shop for kids, right? So anyway, and I know adults shop there too, but like I said, I'm not a big Kohl's shopper. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. So guys, to my point, I wanted to talk really quick. It's funny because this weekend some news popped off regarding a cheating ass wife, right? And who are these cheaters? Liv's Life and QUANISHA from the Cloud Chasers. QUANISHA is the AKA daughter, stepdaughter, fellow Slurina to Jackie, okay? Turns out that QUANISHA was not happy with her baby Fava, the guy that she said hung the moon and created the stars, and who was a military man. That we found out, of course, girl, that was a lie. Anyway, sounds like Craig Savage was not happy with QUANISHA because he put QUANISHA out on Front Street for being a lying, cheating wife, okay? And basically he outed her on Instagram in a series of posts, and also her Instagram where he posted receipts. I mean, Mr. Craig knew exactly what to do. He posted receipts. He basically told the story that she had been texting someone, and they were talking about sexual encounters, which is clearly something you don't do as a married woman who is faithful to their husband, and also a self-proclaimed Bible thumper. But QUANISHA went live yesterday with Jackie to basically talk about how happy she is, how her chakras have been opened, how being around low vibrational people will really just bring you down. So is she making excuses? Comment down below for the reason why her and Jackie have been so low vibrational and such liars on their channels for so long. Was it all Craig's fault? Is everything Craig's fault? I think low-key she was trying to blame other people for her poor behavior and make it seem like because she was in a low vibrational situation that she chose to have multiple children in, that was Craig's fault. And the funny thing is that when I went live, I found myself saying to myself and then saying to everyone, I said, QUANISHA, did you ever think that there was going to be a time in your life when you and Olivia from Living with the Webbs would have so much in common? 3 children, be a cheater, have your husband expose you, talk shit about you. I think you gave your husband so much of the YouTube Streets Mommy playbook that as soon as you decided to be a slore, he said, you know what? I already know what these husbands out here do, these boyfriends, these zaddies. Yeah, I'm going to expose your ass on my Instagram and put you out as the slore, as the cheating wife, as the unfaithful, non-performing mother, welfare recipient, and child support waiting mama that you are. That's what he said. So again, QUANISHA and Jackie went live yesterday, and basically gave lots of excuses, low-key shaded Craig. We all know this. But in the live, QUANISHA was commenting basically that high school sweethearts basically are the providers and the protectors. And I'll insert that maybe like right there. So basically, I think she was low-key trying to tell us that she's known this guy since high school. So that's nice. I mean, you known him since high school. You didn't settle on him the first time. You must have gone with Craig. I mean, this woman's not 10 years maybe out of high school, if at the most. Maybe she's 25. I don't know how old this woman is, 26. She's got 3 kids that she had back to back to back with this guy Craig, who was not in the military, and they were not married initially. And honestly, from the looks of it, what she posted on her community post, looks like she's back at Jackie's house. She probably left the building because, of course, she doesn't really have a real job and she doesn't pay bills. So what they're making is the clout chasers. Keep in mind, they're splitting in 2. And because she took down all of her content the other day, that was really done before the end of the month, unless you just put it all, you know, I'm not giving any help. Anyway, look, Quinn, good luck with this. I think that you've made a huge mistake. When you are horny, girl, talk to your man and do something different. If he's abusive, or rather if you find yourself being abusive, because we know that it was alleged that you were arrested. We know that there was an arrest. There is documentation of that in Florida. However, you know, allegedly, whoever the DV victim versus the perpetrator, we know that you spent some time answering questions regarding a DV matter in Florida and Mr. Craig. So you guys found your way back to each other and now are not together. So, hey, it is what it is. Craig also stated on his Instagram that you are not allowing him to speak to his children, and he misses his children so much. So the parallels with QUANISHA and Olivia, they're in the same part of, girl, y'all could meet up at Starbucks. I mean, seriously. Olivia hasn't let Gerard speak to his children. Gerard stated on his Instagram that it's been almost a month since he spoke to Robin, as he wished her happy birthday. What kind of a mother? I guess because he threw a bag at you that you're alleging. We still have not gone in deep on that, but last week Olivia put up a video recounting the story of when she and he met up to swap the kids. And she says and stated that he threw a bag at her, and it kind of triggered all of her emotional responses for abuse that she'd gone through in her life. And she was quite distressed over it and not happy with Gerard, and abuse is wrong and no one should have to deal with it. And she was not happy at all. So, yeah, because of that, fast forward, Olivia has not allowed Gerard to speak to his kids. So she's interfering with his ability to parent, which is not going to go well for you. But Gerard, as you know, Olivia is trying to create a paper trail on you because she is so vicious. She wants to reenact her childhood where she didn't have a father, and she wants to take the father figure away, or the father rather than the father figure. She wants to take you out as a father and install whoever else, the Jamaican cop, whomever. And I think that's what she's trying to do. And if you let her continue to do this, next time you go pick up the kids, go to the police department, stay in the police department, and have her exchange in the police department. And honestly, I would have her leave before you leave, so that if there's any interactions at all, you don't have to deal with her. She can go outside and fight with herself. Guys, give me just a minute. I'm going to come back in. I need to take my stuff to the to be returned. And when I come back in, we're going to finish talking about Olivia. And and that's it. We've got a little house guest today. My daughter's got a friend over, and they asked me to pick them up a snack. So that's what I'm going to do. and I'll be back in a minute after I return this light, this vanity, and spend $50 in Kohl's cash. I'll be back in just a second, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back in the car. I'm sitting here online. I got to get something for Farrah and her friend, and then I just realized I'm making chili. So anyway, they did not have the mirror, so I got the credit. I ended up spending my Kohl's cash, and I got some candles. If you want to see the candles, go to my vlog that's going to post for whenever this posts, and you will see what candles I got. But I ended up spending $2.15. Yay! Because I had Kohl's cash and I used it, and they were selling the candles 2 for $16. So kind of like Bath and Body Works type candles, right? Anyway, we're gonna have to order Olivia. Yes, Olivia, who is withholding her children from her husband. Naughty, awful. And Quinn, you're doing the same thing. You know, guys, I thankfully, and I thank God for this, I haven't been in this position, and my parents stayed together till the day that they died. Withholding your children from your spouse, your mate, their father, is probably, as someone on the outside looking in, probably one of the most despicable things that you can do. And I don't think a lot of people have a lot of respect for that, either when you're holding your kids ransom for child support, love and affection that you are no longer getting, that you are kind of low-key jealous of your kids getting in your place, and you withhold the kids, or from childhood trauma that you're so fucked up in the head that you would think it's a better idea for your kids to not have a father like you didn't have a father, and hurt them even worse of a parent that they're already missing. I know you like to run with this narrative that Gerard is abusive, and I think both of you are abusive. Whether you are physically abusive, you're mentally abusive, not only to him and your children. It's really awful, and I really hate for this family, I'll put it that way, because I think Olivia is so immature as a 30-year-old woman to behave in such a manner and to not allow her kids. The man is like 1,000 miles away. Why can't he speak to his kids? It's absolutely shameful. Yes, can I get a number 7, please, and a number 1? Can you do both of them with a Sprite?
Okay. What else, ma'am?
Let me also get a, is that cherry? Can I get a wild cherry icy?
Okay.
That's it.
All right, one round.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Anyway, I just think it's awful. Me personally, I think it's awful. I'm just going to be honest. I think withholding your child from having contact with a parent that they already don't get to see, that they are used to seeing, is shitty. It's just absolutely shitty. But Olivia, we don't know the details. She's talked about it over the years, but what we do know is that she did not have her father in her life like she would have wanted. And I think she is jealous, vindictive enough, and also screwed in the head enough that she thinks that she is more than enough for these kids. And as a mother, clearly that could be the case. However, they do have a right to have their father, since you decided to lay down with him not once, not twice, but 3 times upon many others, and had children, and could have had many more had you really wanted to, married and left. All of those things, you equally cheated, you equally have aggravated the situation. But at the end of the day, all of that being said, is nothing of the kids' business. The kids should be able to have their father. And I think it's just absolutely despicable that you don't let the kids see their father. And that you have, on more than one occasion, fabricated stories about him. And you want people to feel a certain way about what's going on with you and him. However, if which is not going to happen, but in the events when you would say all kinds of horrible things about your husband, then you would turn around and you guys would get back together and then you would just say to everybody, well, I just want you guys, just watch the videos. That's it. Like, you didn't want anyone having any recollection of anything remotely to kind of like, Liv, what's going on? Why are you back with, like, didn't you say he did this? And didn't you say he did all of those things? And you just want us to watch the videos. So here I am, I'm giving my opinion on the video. Look, it's crazy. But anyway, Olivia is mad at Gerard. Gerard, she's creating a paper trail on you, clearly. And I know you have a lawyer and you are creating a paper trail on her, I would hope. It's unfortunate that this is the woman that you had children with and decided to marry. But I think the best thing, one of the smartest things that you did in this whole relationship with her was that you did marry her, because honestly, she really could have done a disappearing act on you, and you would have had a hard time finding your kids. The fact that you two are married, even though, yes, technically she could still do those things, I think it's a little harder to just up and disappear. So anyway, it's a bad situation all the way around, but yeah. Anywho, guys, what else? Olivia took us along. I am skipping around right now. Olivia took us along for her ultrasound, and it could have been a sonogram. We're not really sure what happened. We do know that we heard, sounded like it was definitely some sort of a clinic setting. The doctor mentioned her placenta. She may have placenta previa. I'm not really sure. Olivia is well into the 300-pound zone, and it's quite possible that she's getting these checks because she's severely overweight. She could be experiencing gestational diabetes, and because she's so conscious about her weight, she probably, I had a 1 in a 7. Yes, yes. Thank you. If she is pre-diabetic, she's probably not wanting to tell anybody because she's so conscious about her weight, and she feels like everyone is fat shaming her. But at the end of the day, I think that when you get real with your weight and you kind of soak in and absorb that, yeah, I'm not 100 pounds, but I'm 300 pounds, or I'm 350 pounds, or I'm 400 pounds, you can really start to make some clear decisions about doing, thank you, doing the right thing about preserving your health, and making better decisions, you know? As long as you want to tiptoe through the tulips and have everyone thinking that everything is okay, and it's really, and we know it's not, girl, that's on you. Like, everybody out here is not gonna help you live a lie. Okay, Gerard left, he was tired of it. Zola left, he was tired of it. Jafakin Cop, well, he's only just a figment of your imagination, so he's not going to go anywhere because he doesn't exist. But yeah, so let's talk about that. She got a ultrasound, so it made everybody like, oh my God, Olivia really is pregnant. She went and got an ultrasound, or she went and got a sonogram. She was with Robin, which was weird because since COVID, you're not supposed to have multiple people in the doctor's offices, but maybe she kept Robin home from school that day. It's interesting why Stella would have the 2 kids and not her also, since she's the bigger one and she can help. Also, just the fact of maybe the other kids were gone. Maybe she kept Robin home on a sick day. Who knows? She is screw loose. So we don't know when this happened. Number 1, we don't know when it happened. Number 2, Robin could have been home from school. The other kids could have been at home. They could have been with their grandmother. They could have been anywhere. At the end of the day, she had Robin for a day out, I'm assuming. One of which was to come to the doctor's office and maybe hear the heartbeat. Could it have been a Doppler? Possibly. Could it have been a sonogram? Possibly. Was it an ultrasound? We don't know. When was this? We don't know. She's not giving a whole lot of information other than she wants to probably take away some of the doubt that she's pregnant and let us know that she truly is pregnant. It did sound like there was a foreign doctor. Could she have staged all of this? We already know that anything's possible. Hey, I'm doing great. How are you? Thank you. No, I think I'm good. Thank you. Thank you. Do I have... Okay, I have straws for everything. Okay, you too. Thank you very much. Let me try to please get this. Put this. Ooh, 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 yes. We're gonna go this way. Let's go this way. So yeah, so she's really perpetrating a certain type of situation, that she has a certain type of situation. And girl, honestly, to me, I don't care. She's the one who's gonna have to take care of the baby. It's interesting. Or is she letting us ride along for her pregnancy? No. She's trying to do a very secretive, covert wedding. Pregnancy. And she's not really trying to let us see anything. That's her right. That's her business. Nobody cares. I think she's a baby number 4. She's a baby number 4. It's not her first baby. And even if it was, she has every right to keep her pregnancy close to her if that's what she wants to do. There are plenty of people. One of another creator recently had a baby, Miss Toya Talk. And she was very low-key about her pregnancy. She just had her baby, and she kept it very low-key. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with that if that's what you want to do. Knowing that Olivia is not low-key, it's interesting that she's being low-key. But girl, at the end of the day, girl, that's your baby, that's your uterus, that's your puss, that's your everything. And I don't care. I'm going to respect that that's what she's doing. Are we going to speculate? Are we going to kiki? Are we going to talk about it? Absolutely. But girl, if you want to be low under the radar with your fetus, your gestation, girl, you go right on ahead. But Zola Bands was not, I don't want to say he wasn't happy, but at the end of the day, he reacted to it and he said, you know what? We're going to be doing a paternity test. I'll see you in court. And also, if she has that baby inside of this marriage, period, whether, girl, your husband could ask for a paternity test to make sure that he is never on the hook for this baby. Okay? So, girl, you bring the drama. That's all I'm going to say. Is it? Why would I say that? Because she does. She brings the absolute drama and the most. And Olivia doesn't think things all the way out. I would never have put myself in this type of situation. But, girl, okay. So, look, I think there's a lot with Zolo. And the fact that when they were together and he didn't like it and he didn't want her being with him, clearly, or he felt like there were issues, he made certain decisions for Olivia to discontinue that relationship around his children. So, guys, give me a second and we're going to finish this up. Okay. I called Farrah and told her to come get her food. Anyway. What else? Let me stir fry. Oh. Quinn's husband says she has. Quinn, your husband wants his extra key back. Girl. Girl, you could have just came through the front door. You got a Big Mac. Amira got her 2 cheeseburgers. Get your hair out of your face. Sprite. Sprite. Go wash your hands, ladies. Okay. Anyway, you're welcome. Okay, you're welcome, baby. What else? Zola Bands is going to fight. Look, I know we've talked about this and we'll talk about this a little bit more. Olivia's fascination with the fast food. We all get fast food. Fast food is here for convenience, period. I just went, okay, and picked it for my kid. It's Sunday, she's got a friend over, and that's what kids like to eat. They love McDonald's, period, right? At the end of the day, Olivia, it's like every day you take us through another drive-through. And as someone who is pregnant, you should be doing a little bit better, but I'm going to just stop it right there. Jasmine is going to be having that baby soon. Do we know when? The lady that she did the collab with said her baby was due like November 8th. November is next week. So is it possible that Jasmine is like 38 weeks right now? Yeah. It could be. I was going to look at the weeks of the year. But let's just say this. If you start in January, 40 weeks, the year is 52, right? So the last week and 2 of the year is right there around Christmas. And then we're going to go back 10 more weeks. We're looking at somewhere... So 12 weeks from the end of the year is probably somewhere around now. So did she get pregnant at the top of the year? It's possible. Maybe more towards like Martin Luther King, something like that. I guess it just depends on when she has this baby. She said it was a December baby. I don't know. She seems miserable. Most people get super duper miserable, obviously, towards the end. Some people are just miserable the whole time. We don't know. Until she says she's having a baby, she doesn't have a baby yet. We know Jasmine's pregnant, but what's up? Last thing too, is this a Three Moms update a little bit? Last thing is this. Chrissy did do a kind of YouTube short post, and she was talking about how emotional she was the other day. Did you guys think that post was a little weird? I mean, we all have those days, you know, like Monica, just one of those days that a girl goes through when she's angry inside and doesn't know what to do. Well, Chrissy was having like a moment a day. She was feeling away. She said she was like really teary and cryy, and she stopped everything to do a post. I don't know if it was TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, but she took a minute to show and tell us all about it. That Onyx or Blaze basically said that Rod's the daddy, and it made her cry. So that's beautiful, and that's really nice and everything, but God, at the end of the day, where is the real daddy? And Chrissy, are you divorced yet? Last on the thing, I'm just going to say this to Chrissy and Ming, and maybe any of you guys who go over there to those channels can, and I wasn't picking my nose, I was like scratching right here. Anyway, any of you guys who, what is going on with Mommiana? Number one, Just Jazzy, I don't think is even running the Mommiana intro in her stuff anymore. That's number one. Number two, I don't think I've seen it over to Chrissy or Ming. Ming was on the internet. She did a little cute little thing with her daughter, and she did some Megan Thee Stallion type twerkulation, and I guess they were at a hotel. She took a picture of her silhouette. You know, Ming is one thing. She's consistent with making sure that you know she has a big old ass, small waist, and that she can work that thing. And that her and Uriah are great friends, okay? And they are in love, and they love each other, and they've got a pretty family. You know, that's what I can say about Ming. I did go look at her Instagram. She had posted something, and I was kind of going through some of the pictures, and she had a picture with a vlogger that I watch from Indiana, and also Peyton Marie, amongst a few others. And I was just kind of like, okay, Ming. I didn't even catch the date. I just happened to be scrolling and saw a picture with some attractive women and looked at it. I was like, okay, Ming. And she was with several people, and I guess they all met up to network and potentially collab. I don't know what came of that. Did she collab with them or not? I don't know. Was it on some plastic surgery stuff? I don't know. But what's going on with Mommiana 2.0? I'm gonna leave off with that. What is going on? Was Just Jazzy is a great channel, but is Just Jazzy a Mommiana? You know, is she Mommiana? Does she embody like the what, you know, where's Mommiana 2.0? Where's Mommiana period? What's going on with that? What's going on with the rebranding, the marketing, all of that of Mommiana? Can someone let us know? Because we want to know. We want to consume. I like Mommiana. Okay, MommianaGang, love it. So where is it? What's going on? Is it over? Can someone, whoever's representing for Mommiana, let us know what is going on with Mommiana, please? And I guess that's it, guys. If you enjoy content like this, I hope you got all the way caught up. And I'm sure I left some things out. I'm sure I did. But at the end of the day, this is just a quick update. If you enjoy content like this, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell so the next time I post or go live, you will be notified. And don't forget to like this video. And thank you so much for stopping by. Happy Sunday. And I will see you when I hit the go live button tomorrow, okay? Take care and hit the like button. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. See you later.